This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Okay, welcome back. Here we are at Baker Field in beautiful Mesick, Michigan, where the visiting Pickford Panthers are having their way with the Bulldogs with a score of 56-0. I'm Jeff Castillo. I've got Mike Redman up here in the booth with me, and we're going to do a little halftime show and a little bit of highlights from the first half. Mike, take it away.
Oh, man, I had a hard time keeping up. I mean, the scoring was just fast and furious, but I believe the Panthers came away with 8 touchdowns in a couple of quarters of football.
Yeah, and they didn't waste any time doing it either.
No, it was kind of an equal between pass, touchdowns, and rushing, a little bit heavier on the rushing side of it, but Lamoth ended up with 2 towards the latter part of the second quarter, 2 TDs. I believe those are both rushing touchdowns. Eddington had 2 receiving touchdowns on a couple of pretty athletic plays there.
Yep, very nice.
Jump balls and great concentration on those catches. Bush had a couple of scores. The quarterback Story, I believe, had a rushing touchdown, and he had a 2-point conversion. Wow. Man, they just piled up the points, which is what they're known for, it sounds like.
Yeah, everything was going their way. They got a couple early turnovers, and they made Mesick pay for every mistake that they made, that's for sure.
Yeah, very high octane. And on the defensive side, you know, we could probably cite just about as many highlights.
Yeah, they've been stingy.
Interception and just excellent tackling, very disciplined defensively for the Panthers as well. The Bulldogs, you know, they've got a tall order here tonight, and we know that. We got a team that was 1 game off the finals last year that they're going up against. And sounds like if they would have won that game, they had a good shot at winning the finals. And that's bitter, so they're coming in.
And it was only a couple point difference on that semifinal game for Pickford also.
It was, so they're hungry, and they're hungry to get back to form. And the Bulldogs were able to glean a couple of fumble recoveries in that first half. And their big challenge is just to stay positive here and try to eke whatever they can and work towards next week.
Yep, they got to, try to make something positive, something to work for next week. And, it's always tough when it's a 56-0 game going into the second half, but you got to play it all. It's going to be moving a little bit faster with the running time. So we'll see how everything pans out. But you're watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be back in a moment for second half action here at Baker Field in Mesick, Michigan.